I have never been a teacher. I always said that I am a apprentice of everything, a master of nothing, but aware of how the master can feel. Because I'm a trip master. Trip master is a life master, a journey master, experience master. It's to be so aware. To be so aware, it can only happen when you are feeling the non-duality. When you are feeling infinite different lines of your persona or the infinite egos as thoughts, but the way that you are feeling in balance is the rest. The non-duality is probably the highest conceptual word that I can share. And probably this is the way I've been giving the message, the way I've been giving it. In not all my life, probably since I am 30. I don't know, because I don't know when I was aware that all this thing was a message. For me, it was just my life. But observing the kind of conflicts generated with the people, and now it's even bigger through YouTube. People are more and more polarized. Luckily, I started with 3 viewers, and probably 5 of the ones that I have now, no, I don't know, 170 or something like that, is very, very small number, but it's growing. I don't know how and why. Some people just watch, well, one video was watched like 400 times, and the rest of the video 0, 0, 0, 1 or 2. But it's not for the people, and it's for the people. That's the non-duality. So I'm gonna be as happy with millions of people watching it and with 0 people watching it, with millions of people watching it and insulting me, and millions of people watching it and loving me. Loving me in which way? In the way that they didn't understand anything? Okay, I prefer than hate, but it's the same thing. They don't even know what love is. Just, I think Osho said something like this, that, yeah, today you love me because I'm fulfilling your expectations. And that's it. Tomorrow, any mental barrier is gonna break your expectations and you're gonna hate me. And that's what always happens with polarized people, but it doesn't happen with my people. Yeah, some members of my family can happen because they hate speaking with me, but they cannot hate me as a person, but they hate speaking with me because I am the mirror. That's what I am. I am a mirror, and I explained this probably in a video, but it was for sure in a session with Marianne, for sure, which was like the black mirror experience, which is that you can see yourself in the mirror, or you can see through the mirror and see where I am, because I am at the other side of the mirror. And that's the non-duality, and there's a huge, it's not the cosmos, because it's beyond the mirror. So people are, yeah, I understand that using words, but once you get too deep into the use of that word from that perspective all the time, you are using too much that word. When it's a disruptive way, boom, to go to another dimension, perfect. Probably we don't need to use that word anymore, even in that context. It's very complicated. Well, it's more complex than complicated, because if you don't do it complex, then it's complicated. Then it's difficult. I don't know very well what is the difference in between complicated, because complex, I know exactly what it means. Complicated, I think, is more with difficulty than the complexity, but I'm not 100% sure in English. But in Spanish I know what I'm talking about. But that's what I mean, that some people can get lost with the meaning. Many times it can be my fault in the words I'm saying, but because it doesn't mean exactly what I thought it meant. But some of the times I'm using the right one for what I want to do, but I am jumping in space and people are just running in the ground. So that's why it's so important to be aware of the limitations of the words. And I don't know if any gurus have explained, but I'm sure they have. Gurus or anybody who says, I don't want to use words. Probably people like Buddha was like that, and for sure I know everything about yoga, which is nothing. It's like the right thing and the wrong thing. Shit. And there are Templarios, warriors of yoga as well. Templario warriors of Buddhism, Hinduism. There are warriors in all religions. You have to become the demon, the devil, the god, the saints, the whatever you want to become is just transcending that. The non-duality of that. And finding the non-duality, that's the only the way of feeling the unity, because there is a moment that the only duality is everything and nothing. That's the end. And when you feel that, you have an extra life in a video game and in your real life. Your real life is like a video game.